middle school students. I am Tiffany Klotzow, your principal, and what we wanted to do is provide you with a virtual open house tour of our school for those students that are new to our school and those returning students, because things are going to be a little bit different this year. I do have my mask in my hand. I don't have it on right at this moment simply so you can hear me a little bit better. But what we wanted to do was present you with what our school looked like at the very beginning of the front door and kind of give you an idea of how it was going to go when you enter the building, especially if you're getting dropped off by the bus. Here are some kids getting off the bus now, so I can show you how it works. Mr. Dockery, stop. You must have your mask on when you come in the building.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Mr. Dockery, I have questions I need to ask you. What grade are you coming into?
Sixth.
Sixth grade, 6 feet apart. So have you had close contact within 6 feet for at least 15 minutes? In the last 14 days, was someone diagnosed with COVID-19 or has any health department or healthcare provider been in contact with you or advised you to quarantine?
No, ma'am.
No. Since you were last at school, have you had any of these symptoms? Fevers, chills, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, new cough, new loss of taste or smell, congestion, headache, fever?
No, ma'am.
Since you were last at school, have you been diagnosed with COVID-19?
No, ma'am.
That is great. Let me take your temperature. 97.5. You're ready to enter the building. So, Mr. Dockery, come on in and I'll show you the way. But please make sure you wait. Maintain 6 feet social distance. So while I'm at this yellow area, you cannot be closer to me than the next yellow area, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And also you have to have your mask covering your face. That includes your nose at all times.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Mr. Dockery, here's our front office. Play a little game here, Mr. Dockery. This is called our commons area. So you're going to be going down this hallway all the time. That's the 6th grade hallway. You're going to stay in your cohort. But if you notice the arrows, there are arrows going outside and there are arrows coming inside. Do you see this big blocked off area here? You're not to enter that area. We have to maintain that 6 foot social distance. So let's attest, Mr. Dockery. I'm coming this way.
Which way do you want me to go?
Which way do you want to go? Remember, 6 feet. Oh, I forgot. I've got to go back to the office. What do you do? Stay right
Stay right
there.
yonder. Now I can follow you.
Okay, we're going to go down the 6th grade hall. We're not going to cut through here, are we?
No, ma'am.
That's awesome, Mr. Dockery. You're going to be a great student here. Hey, Mr. Dockery, what was your first name again?
My first name's Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Spelled it with a K.
Spell it with a K. I'll be sure and remember that. Do you know who your cohort teacher is?
I believe my cohort teacher is Miss Moses.
Miss Moses. Okay, well, Miss Moses is right down this way, the 6th grade hallway. If you'll notice, our water fountains are closed off, so we can't use those.
Where we drink water at?
Well, there is another water fountain that has a bottle adapter. It's over by the cafeteria. I'll
Yes,
show you
ma'am.
where that is really quick.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're not going to also be using our lockers. They're going to be an out-of-bounds type area.
What do I do with my
So
stuff?
you're going to put it right beside your desk. So let's walk in here real quickly. Miss Moses is at her desk. And to introduce you, Miss Moses, this is Mr. Kenneth Dockery. He is one of your new 6th grade students. So Mr. Dockery, you can see that there are 10 desks in the classroom that maintain 6 foot away from everyone else, and you have to stay in your desk and wear your mask at all times. You'll be able, the breakfast will be brought into you, your lunch will be brought into you. You're going to have an outdoor time for 40 minutes every day and possibly some more time if Ms. Moses thinks everyone has done their work. You'll be able to, and especially, this is one of our big rewards, if you get all your work done and Ms. Moses has checked it, there will be games at the end of the day.
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions so far?
I'm gonna go outside. Can I take my mask off?
You can only take your mask off if you're doing rigorous activities such as working or running very hard.
So if I want to take my mask off, I gotta run real fast.
You have to run real fast if you want to take your mask off.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Moses.
Nice to meet you, Miss Moses.
Okay, so Mr. Dockery, you got to meet your cohort teacher, Ms. Moses. So some of the questions people are asking me, what happens at the end of the day? So you rode the bus to school today, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it's a little bit different. Hold up, this is a great teachable moment. Miss King, stop right there. Although you will not have Miss King, she's a 7th grade teacher. What do we do? Or you might be out in the hallway and somebody's coming your direction.
I gotta make sure I stay one arrow in front of.
One arrow away from her. So Miss King, where are you going to?
I'm going to my classroom right there.
So her classroom is right there. That is awesome, Kenneth. You are going to be a great student, I can tell already.
You're doing a great job.
All right, so Kenneth, let me finish explaining now. We've got Miss King back in her room, what's gonna happen at 2 o'clock for buses. So at 2 o'clock, Miss Moses is gonna say, okay, if you're ready to go out, which I'm sure by that time you'll be ready to get home, to get to the bus, these 4 teachers, Miss Moses, Miss King, Miss Fuller, and Miss Rackster, if you ride the bus, you're all gonna exit back towards the front door and go to the buses that way. We have 4 more teachers down at the end of the hall. That will be Mr. Gaither, Mrs. White, Mr. Davenport, and Mrs. Ryder. They are going to exit out those doors. I feel like an airline attendant. Follow the arrows if you've ever been on a plane.
Yes, ma'am.
Audrey, come on this way. So I'm gonna stop you right here and show you where our restrooms are. So your Miss Moses or one of the other teachers will bring you down to the restroom each time. So there's 10 people in your class. So if there's more than 2 or 3 gentlemen that need to go to the restroom at each time, you're gonna have to be very aware of your social distancing and make sure you're spaced out while you're using the restroom or the urinal or washing your hands, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna take you down here and show you where our water fountain is that has been retrofitted with a bottled water filler. So right here, if you want to bring, good job following the yellow arrows, Mr. Dockery. If you want to bring a water bottle, what you'll do is you'll put your water bottle, I don't have my water bottle with me, but it'll fill it up for you. You cannot use this part of it, just the water bottle, okay? So if
Yes,
you want to
ma'am.
bring your water bottle each day.
What I do if I don't got a water bottle?
Then I would suggest that you get you a water
Bring
bottle.
one.
Yes, bringing a water bottle is the
That's
best
the
way.
cafeteria. Is there a microwave in there? or what?
That is the cafeteria. I'm glad you said that because I just about forgot to mention that. We're not gonna be going in the cafeteria this year. Your breakfast is gonna be brought to you every morning, which is free, so you'll be able to get 2 breakfasts. If you wanna eat in the morning before you come to school and eat here, you'll be given a breakfast.
I like
You'll-
to eat.
Well, don't we all, don't we all? So you'll also be given a lunch that will be brought to the classroom for you. Now, there is a free and reduced lunch application online if your parents would like to fill that out. Or you can also bring your lunch. Now, you did ask about microwaves. Unfortunately, we're not able to offer microwave at this time. So your best bet is to either get one of the lunches here or to bring something that doesn't need to be heated up.
Yes, ma'am.
And at the end of the day, you will also get a super snack. Super snacks are awesome. It's like an extra meal right before you get off the bus, or, I'm sorry, get out of school. It'll have milk or juice, I'm trying to think, what else could it possibly
Is
have?
that free of charge?
It's free of charge also. It'd have a cheese stick or some applesauce, some fruit, some of those kinds of things. Something to tide you over till you get home. Okay?
Sounds good.
So, okay, Kevin, come on in. Here's our gym. Unfortunately, you're not gonna be in here a whole lot of the time because we're not using the gym. What we're gonna do is take you outside. Since you're kind of cooped up inside for the majority of the day, we're gonna get you as much outdoor time as we possibly can. But there may be times where it might be raining outside, storming, and so we might be able to bring you in here one cohort at a time. And it just so happens that we have 2 of our physical education teachers here, Mr. Nelson. He looks big, big and scary, but he really is, so don't let that smile fool you behind the mask. And then Miss Edwards is right there. So, Kenneth, in case your parents have to pick you up instead of you riding a bus in the afternoons, or maybe you may have to get dropped off in the morning, this is our back parking lot by our gym. We're gonna have 2 lines of cars coming through here, and there'll be 4 stations set up in the mornings for people to be dropped off. And we have to do the temperature screening and ask the questions just like I did at the front entrance when you came in. And it just so happens that there's somebody coming right now, so if you'll back up, you'll get to watch me do the temperature screening for this parent. This is Miss Laney, and Miss Laney is tardy today. Miss Laney, could you not get up this morning on time?
No.
No? Okay, well go ahead and put your mask on. Let me take your temperature. It's gonna be a better day once you get up in the So you're at 98.3. That is awesome. Have you been diagnosed with COVID-19? That's awesome. You are welcome to come on down and join everyone at Earth Middle School. I hope you have a great day, Miss Laney.
Thank you.
All right, Kenneth, come on in our media center so you can kind of see. I apologize, it's a little messy right now, but what we're doing, if you kind of see all of these Chromebooks right here, we're asking our eighth grade students to return the Chromebooks so we can get them clean and sanitized and repaired. Because as a sixth grade student, you're gonna want a Chromebook, I bet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that, I figured you would.
Did I get one on the first day?
You're probably, unfortunately, not gonna get one on the first day. We're working our hardest to do that, but our plan is to, at least by the second week of school, make sure you have a Chromebook so you can access all of your assignments, but we'll make sure that your teachers know that, and they will know that you're unable to access what you need to. So you've probably never used Canvas before, have you, Kenneth?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so do you remember getting into SchoolNet last year when you went into Power School? It's gonna be the exact same way. You're gonna have an icon, just like you would have had an icon to check your grades in Power School, and an icon for SchoolNet. You're gonna have an icon for Canvas also. But your teachers are gonna tell you a whole lot more about that, especially when we get the Chromebooks in your hands. And also, we're gonna post more videos for those remote learners at home, so they can see it too. Did you have any other questions we might could help you with?
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, Kenneth. We look forward to having you here on the first day.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so stupid, I hate seeing myself on video. Teachers will have a course or a Hello, Murphy Middle School students. Welcome to, you're going to your classrooms. You're gonna walk down the right.
Did I go down this
No,
side?
you sir,
No?
you cannot. You have to follow the arrows,
Yes, ma'am.
maintaining that 6 foot. So you.
Okay.
So we wanted to give you a little, okay, so Mr. Dockery, we've seen Miss Moses, your cohort teacher. So kind of the question some people are asking is what happens at the end of the day? So you were dropped off by the bus, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is.
You're wrong. I got that on video.
Oh,
That's
you got
good.
that on video?
Okay,
Okay, ready?
I'm gonna start.
Miss Clapsaddle, I'm so excited!
Stop! You have to wear your mask.
I'll turn my back.
And it just so happens that we have a car coming this way. We have a car coming this way.
Wait.